Banded lateral cone touch. So this drill, what we're going to need is I have 2 cones. You don't necessarily need those, but you will need a band. So I have a yellow super band here that I'm attaching to something. So you just need to be able to tie it to something or have somebody be able to hold that band. So with this drill, what we're working is our lateral movement, our athletic stance, and our positioning of our feet, our hips, and our upper body. So you probably already know about me and some other lateral movements that we've done. I'm not a huge fan of the shuffle that we teach that is on our heels and is toe up and going. That will be used very rarely. Like if I'm in basketball and I close out, I'll be there, but then I'm going to shift back to my athletic stance. I'm going to be a lot quicker on the balls of my feet. And from this athletic stance, right, my weight's on my toes, my hips are sunk, my abs are tight, I can run, I can go backwards, I can go sideways, I can jump, I can do whatever I need to. So that's where we want to be as an athlete. We want to stay there. So whether it's a linebacker, defensive back, whether it's a basketball player guarding somebody, we're always going to have our weight on our toes. So as we move laterally, that's what we're going to focus on, is not opening, because if I open my hips, I open my toes, I've really given myself up. So I can do that if I make a bad read, I open, and then I'm going to close on it again. But I want to stay as square as possible, and I want to keep my toes pointed forward, because if I open here, my weight's going to probably go this way, and I'm not ready to go back the other way. So if I'm thinking about it, if I'm guarding somebody, I want to be here, moving back and forth, ready to go backwards, whatever it is, but I'm still in that athletic stance and that good positioning. So on this drill, what we're going to do, I'm going to take my super band, wrap it around myself, and now I got my cone set up. That's as far as this drill is going to go. You could do this with a longer band. I just choose to keep it pretty small and pretty simple. And we're going to get on our toes. Nice athletic stance here. So now I got my weight, my shoulders over my hips over my toes, and I'm low. This drill is going to be low. It's going to burn your legs. Champions are low. Championships are won down here. From this now, we're going to keep our hips in the same spot the whole time. So as I move laterally, they're going to stay in the same spot the whole time. I'm going to push off my outside leg, and I'm going to lift my other leg and step and replace. So I'm not going here because I'm out of position. What I'm going to do is push, step, or step, replace. I'm going to do that as fast as I can, move my arms with that, and go laterally from cone to cone. Now when I get to the cone, I'm going to sink. So I got to have that mobility in my hips, my glutes, my quads, my knees, my ankles to go here and touch the cone and have my weight going to touch the cone, but my weight going the other way. So I want to touch and be ready to explode out of that cut. Got to be prepared for that. So that's what I'm doing as I approach the cone. Don't have to touch the cone, but seek and touch, ready to go back the other way. So if I go slow through this, start on my good athletic stance, boom, 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 touch, back the other way. Now you'll notice as I'm going slow, it's hard because the band wants to pull me back. That's why we have this resistance. If I don't control it, it'll pull me out of position and I won't be able to get to where I need to. So if I go a little bit faster, I can stay, and I'm trying to keep this straight lateral line, working back and forth on my toes, working those arms fast, pop, 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 touch, touch, right back the other way. And the last thing I could do if I wanted to make this drill really hard was be coaching an athlete, tell them to go one way or the other, or having them shadow me with this band, trying to guard me and stay in that good athletic position. So I love this drill. Fairly simple drill. All we need is a band and something to hold. There's somebody to hold that band for us, but it really gets us prepared for being in an athletic position, moving laterally, cutting right, positioning our body to be explosive no matter what may come at us.